So Sonic Prime came out of nowhere. I avoided watching media related to it just to keep myself from getting any points of view that may influence mine. So here's what I liked, disliked, and have questions for. The animation is great. I love that they pushed expressions and exaggerated poses. The squash and stretch is great, and a good way to have its own style rather than having to do stepped animation. If you don't know what that is, that's like Spider-Verse, Puss in Boots type shit. The choreography is rad as hell. It's clear, it paces itself well, and pulls out some creative new ideas when it comes to Sonic's combat. I like the designs. Rusty Rose is I should do a tier list instead of just talking about my favorite design. Okay, so we're gonna do the tier list real quick. Baby, D tier. I do not like these designs. The egg, the Chaos Council, Amy, S. Big with clothes, S. Mangy's high A. Rouge's new outfit is really good. I like it. It's like Sonic Adventure. Rusty, top tier. 9 can go right here. It's pretty good. I forgot this one's name. Thorn Rose, S tier. Dread. Where would Dread go? I think he beats Rebel Rouge, but not Normal Rouge. Black Rose up here. Who's left? Sonic. Sonic has a good design. You can go right here, Eggman. It's because his shoes changes, that's the only thing. Jacksepticeye's character is a C tier. Valkyrie's character is a little better, but I'm also just biased towards army stuff. And Chaos Sonic, he can go up here. He needs to go a bit up. Let's see, he's in S tier. He's really good. He reminds me of the Halo Dome helmets, if you've ever seen those. I think he's under Dread. Yeah, they'll go there. Okay, that's my tier list. I love the new voice actors. I felt Devin Christian Mack took a bit to get the hang of the Sonic voice, but you can tell he really gets the hang of it early season 2, late season 1. Side note, fucking Jacksepticeye and Valkyrie are in the show, and I'll say they did a good job because I didn't notice. Also, I don't watch them, so I like Brian Drummond as Eggman. It gives Sonic Adventures Eggman. I love the new voices for the others as well, though they were too scared to get a new voice actor for Tails, and that's nothing against Ashley Ball. I love her. I just feel that it's one of the things that points out my problem with this show. Okay, so my biggest problem with this show is the lack of commitment to being a new take on Sonic. You get new voice actors, change the designs, and give us another show, something we haven't had since Sonic Boom, and give us a story that won't fully be itself. What caused this dislike or disappointment was when I saw Shadow. I was hyped, cool, Shadow's here. Then his introduction was literally nothing, and thought to myself, why is Shadow here? I want to talk about Sonic Boom real quick and Sega's biggest mistake. Let's talk about this real quick. Everything is canon. I know this was a joke tweet, but was it really? My biggest gripe with Sega is that other versions of Sonic aren't allowed to exist. If you can have other versions of Spider-Man, TMNT, Mario, Batman, we should be able to have other Sonics. You mean to tell me that this is in the same continuity? Sonic Boom was a reboot of Sonic that failed game-wise but thrived in an animated show with some of my favorite versions of Sonic characters ever. So there's 2 Sonics, 3 if you count the Archie comic, but that's due to legal stuff. So I'm just gonna ignore that. Something I noticed is that Shadow is never really a character. As much as I like Sonic Boom, it does the same thing as well. When Shadow shows up in Boom, he's not a new character, he's Shadow the Hedgehog, the one from Sonic Adventure. He never gets to be a different take on him, even though he has a different design, a new voice actor. This is starting to sound a little familiar.
Fools.
The Boom version could have been an easy fix though, just make him a bounty hunter, problem solved. But in Prime, who is Shadow? He's Sonic Adventure Shadow. So that means the show is just another story in this long ass storyline that just ended in Frontiers, and even then we don't know if Sega will commit to it. I think this lack of commitment has robbed the show of making itself stand out. I don't blame anyone who worked on the show, it's just another example of Sega not allowing different interpretations to exist. Maybe due to Sonic Boom's failure in the gaming area has caused Sega to be more protective over Sonic's image. And due to that, has affected the way Sonic characters can be written. That doesn't mean I hate the show, I just have a problem with it that isn't really the fault of the show. I'm pretty sure they just wanted a fun show. And this is something Sega needs to fix, and it's really easy to do. Just let different Sonics exist, and have faith in different takes of Sonic. I don't want to have to watch a show to know why a character exists in a game, nor play an older game to know why another character exists in a show. Also, the closest we've had to Sonic telling a more mature story is in Sonic X, and I can't remember how old that show is, but it's pretty old. I don't believe in the subs over dubs stuff, I think it's pretty stupid, but the dub is pretty bad, so I'll take that. And yes, I did use this as a vehicle to complain about my overall issues with Sega, rather than talk about the show, really. Anyways, watch Sonic Prime, form your own opinion. Watch Sonic Boom, it's funny, and watch Sonic X. Thanks for watching. These are just some notes about the video and the channel in general. So I want to talk about 9, but I want to save that because I feel I can make a whole video talking about the concept of villain tales. And I just wanted to complain about Sega and how they handle Sonic's image. I really don't have anything to say about the show that much. I think it's fine. Not my favorite, but not the worst. With the channel, I want to get better at writing, so I'm gonna be doing a series. I don't know how long I'll do it for, just whenever I feel like it, really, when I find something that I like. And it won't just be shows, it'll be maybe game stories and stuff. I really want to do one on FNAF, but just rewriting the story into my own take and just kind of get better at writing in general. I don't know the formula of how I would do it or structure a video, but I'll be working on that and just trying to refine it into something. I'll probably be doing the FNAF one first because that one's really like, I got a whole idea down. It's just kind of find a structure and making storyboards to get better at it. Alright, transition to the vocal part. Bye.